shape. Let's move to other earnings which have come in. Let's start with CEAT. PK Chaudhary, Managing Director of CEAT, is with us now to talk about the earnings. Morning, Mr. Chaudhary. Thanks for joining in. Could you take us through what the margin picture was like in the fourth quarter? We don't know your fourth quarter numbers. Were they under pressure because of escalating rubber prices?
Yeah, margin was under pressure. Rubber prices, as you know, have been going very, very high, and the resultant effect was that our PBT came down to 21.5 crores in quarter 4, and for the full year the PBT was at a very smart level of rupees 239 crores, but for the quarter it was low.
Mr. Chaudhary, morning. So a couple of more details. What is the sequential slip? Yeah, what's the sequential slip been in your PBT, sir, quarter on quarter, and what kind of revenues have you booked for Q4?
In the quarter 1 and quarter 2, our PBT to net sale margin was close to about 12%. It slipped to around 4.5 in quarter 3, and now it has slipped to 2.9%. So there has been a slippage in quarter 3 and quarter 4, and we expect this situation to remain for some more time because rubber prices continue to rule very high, and we are not able to pass on fully to the extent of cost push to the customers. The result is that the profit margins are under pressure, and this situation is likely to prevail in Q1. But on an overall basis, the margin for the whole year stood at a very smart level of 8%, which was the all-time best for our company, and our profit also after tax of rupees 161 crores has been the highest ever that we made.
Was speaking to one of your peers from the tire industry yesterday who made pretty much the same point, Mr. Chaudhary, that price increases cannot happen to a great degree because of how competitive your industry is. How much margin pressure do you reckon you may have to face in Q1 then?
The margin pressure is now coming to practically its end because raw material prices are now at a very high and not rising any further. We are hoping that there is no further increase in the rubber prices and in the other raw material prices. If that happens, then slowly our margins will start coming back, but I don't expect in Q1 the margins to be any better than Q4, but from quarter 2 and quarter 3 we can see some improvement, assuming that raw material cost stays at the same level that we have seen recently. And we are trying for price increases. We are looking for one price increase on 1st of May approximately at about 3.5%, and we are also hoping that on 1st of June we get another price increase. With these price increases, we are hopeful that from quarter 2 of the current year, our margins will start showing some improvement.
There have been some reports, Mr. Chaudhary, that you've actually spoken to the OEMs and they have agreed for some price hike, and that in the month of May tire prices may actually head up 4-5%. Are those reports true?
That's correct. OEs have been under some bit of pressure for supplies because the tire prices for OEs have been very poor, and there has been reluctance on the part of tire business to supply to OEs, and that correction is now happening. We have got a smart increase from OEs. Some of them have given it from 1st April and some of them from 1st May. But whatever increases have come, they have not been adequate. Although they look large, they appear to be 5 to 7%, but the way the raw material cost has gone up, 5 to 7% is not adequate. We will have to look for more increases. All in all, from 1st January, the way the costs have gone up, we have to look for a price increase of at least 15% to be able to get back to a normal margin level that we have seen in the past. These price increases are not helping us to reach there. So after the increases that OEs have given, and after the increase that we are looking from the replacement market on 1st May and 1st June, some more price hikes will have to come.
What about volumes, Mr. Chaudhary? Because you supply largely to the commercial vehicle segment, which is doing very well, but most of you are constrained for capacity. Can you add anything to capacity over the next 4 quarters so that while margins remain under pressure, you can compensate a bit with higher volumes?
On top line front, the situation looks pretty good. In quarter 4, our top line moved up by 33% over the same period last year, from 579 crores to 773 crores. On a full year basis also we grew by approximately 19% to 2,800 crores. The picture for the next year looks very bright on top line front. we are looking for a growth of approximately 38% next year, buoyed by price increases and also volume growth. The volume growth expectation for next year is at least 20%, and this is coming from all across, from OEs, from replacement market, and also from exports. On demand side, the news is very good. Demand is robust, and we are expecting growth in every segment, and the growth is likely to be very smart. But then the rate at which the costs have gone up, we are not able to pass on to the customers at the same pace. After a gap of 1 or 2 quarters, we are quite hopeful that margins will start limping back to normalcy.
Thanks, Mr. Chaudhary, for joining in. That's CEAT. So revenues have been strong for the full year and for the quarter, but margins have been hit as they have for many other tyre manufacturers. The stock is flat. We'll take a break and come back.